You know what? I gotta try the shotgun just because it's
Okay.
it's so unique.
Good morning, sir. My God.
Okay then, partner.
Whoa.
Hold still.
Put away that gun.
Gonna need all your money, my friend. Now, come on.
Help me, someone! Oh, Lord!
Lousy bastards.
You gotta be kidding me.
That thing is awesome. I'm a business guy. These days I'm a politician. I've been a politician for 2.5 weeks now, but I'm on the road a lot. You know, I have 5 children at home. I have a wife. You know, she's a tough woman. She puts up with me. There, and we all know people who've grown up, and I mean, even I was probably, afflicted by this a little bit growing up. You can't give a Trump a mic and not expect us to take our turn.
Inherently, obviously, in our laws, you cannot murder somebody, right? So if you're going to go and commit murder, how many laws do you think that more laws stacked on top of don't kill somebody is going to actually keep a criminal or somebody that wants to do you harm from doing that?
You say you could stand in the middle of Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody. That wouldn't affect the support you're getting from your supporters.
Well, you don't think I was joking. You know I was joking. Of course I was joking. And the whole room was laughing, and I was laughing when I said it.
Because it got, you got some criticism.
Well, no, from dishonest press. They said, oh, he said something. When they show me, I'm laughing, they're laughing, everybody's having a good time. Of course I'm joking. I mean, you know that.
Obviously, silencers are the most highly regulated consumer product that you can buy. What do you think of that?
Listen, I think it's way overblown.
The shooter who killed 12 people in a government building in Virginia Beach used a silencer. It's the nightmare scenario that gun control advocates have warned about amid efforts in recent years to ease restrictions on the devices, which they say can help shooters escape detection and inflict more carnage.
I went to boarding school at a young age. I wanted to get out of New York City, parents going through a difficult divorce, and I went to boarding school in central Pennsylvania, and there was a guy there, one of these old school, just great shots. And this was an old school kind of place. We were a big feeder school to the Naval Academy and to West Point, and so all guy boarding school in central Pennsylvania.
At the age of 12, his parents had a very messy public divorce. Blaming his father, Don Jr. did not speak to him for over a year. To insulate him from unwanted attention, Ivana sent Don Jr. off to boarding school.
Well, listen, for my father, as it relates to the presidency, it is all about the Supreme Court. We touched on it a little bit earlier. But if that court swings where you start putting liberal justices, like the left has been known to do and shown to do, they will ignore the Constitution, they will legislate from the bench, and your Second Amendment rights will be gone.
I can't imagine that a Republican majority Congress, in a lame duck session after the American people have spoken, would want to confirm a nominee opposed by the NRA, the NFIB, and the New York Times says would move the court dramatically to the left.
Senator,
this nomination ought to be made by the next president.
My father's not doing this for fun. He doesn't need this job. He's doing it because he loves the American people. He's doing this because he wants to bring the same business practices that he's used to create a great company to America. He wants to get rid of the DC politics.
Donald Trump makes his suits in Mexico, not Ohio, where he could. His furniture in Turkey, not Pennsylvania, where he could. His picture frames in India, not Wisconsin, where he could. As I've said over this past week, in many different settings and factories across Pennsylvania and Ohio, and I mean this because if he wants to make America great again, he should start by making things in America.